review King of the Ring 1994 with your host, Mr. Rock. Hope everyone's doing wonderful out there in the wonderful world of YouTube. Just need a couple minutes before we get to set up. So make sure that we're live. Okay, it looks like we're live. Okay, so we're going to get into it. 1994 King of the Ring. Turn it up a little because I remember last time there was an issue with audio. I'm going to put it at 45 today. Hello, Mr. Nice. Hope all is well. Good to see you. But yeah, I thought I'll get up early and start this King of the Ring thing because it's literally 3 hours. So I just woke up about half an hour ago. Can you hear it, Mr. Nice? I just want to make sure. Can you actually hear the video? Because I know last time, yeah, I did. I actually dreamed. I had a weird dream. Actually, I dreamed I was in Saved by the Bell, but AC Slater was the principal. Pretty weird, huh? Well, I can't turn it all the way up, Mr. Nice. I'll get copyright claimed. But if you can hear it, that's good for me. I can turn it up maybe just a little bit more. Here, I'll put it at 50. I know, huh? But yeah. IRS versus Mabel. You have, for one match, you have Razor Ramon versus Bam Bam Bigelow. For one other match. Double J versus 123 Kid. Owen Hart versus Tatanka. Champion versus champion. Diesel versus Bret Hart. That's right, let's go, man. Roddy Piper versus Jerry the King Lawler. They're just talking about all the matches that are coming up. Yokozuna and Crush versus the Head Shrinkers. And I was about, what, 3 years old when this came out. Going on 4. Well, national anthem time. But I hope you're doing well, Mr. Nice, on this Sunday afternoon for you. And next week's King of the Ring pay-per-view review is a big one. It's what literally launched the Attitude Era. In my opinion, it did. 1996 King of the Ring is next week. I think if I put it any higher, I will get copyright strike or claimed. So that's why I'm not going to really risk it any higher than this. Okay. I'll turn it down just a couple. There we go. There you go. I put it a little bit lower. Here we go. Here comes Bam Bam Bigelow with Luna Vachon. I know if I was to actually show the footage, copyright claimed and strike probably. That's why I'm not doing it. Audio, they don't really care too much about. They'll claim it, but they won't strike it. But if you were to actually show video, yeah. I've already tried it before. A long time ago, actually. So, and I had to take that video completely down. And for anyone that's wondering, this is the Netflix version I'm watching it on. So, because some people might say, well, how are you watching it? Netflix. And here comes Razor Ramon. Rest in peace, Scott Hall and Bam Bam Bigelow and Luna Vachon. All these people in the match are dead, but rest in peace for each one of them. I don't know if the referee's still alive, but I know the competitors are dead. And here we go. Razor Ramon throws a two-pick at Luna Vachon. Bam Bam attacks on the outside on him. Couple punches to the back. Shoulder block in a way as he throws him. Nice other running shoulder block there. Nice leg drop. Razor Ramon ducks out of a flying slam there. A couple straight right hands by Razor Ramon. Bam Bam gets back up. Kick to the midsection. Irish whip into the corner. Nice flying bulldog there from Razor Ramon. Gets a 2 count there. Razor's now working on the leg. With his elbows into the leg there. Luna's going crazy on the outside. Bam Bam powers out. Oh, Bam Bam was trying to do the enziguri. Misses there. Two running clotheslines, but Bam Bam's still on his feet. And Bam Bam tosses Razor onto the outside on the third one. Bam Bam with a headbutt to Razor Ramon as he tries to get back in the ring. Now Razor's back in the ring, getting kicked. There's two. Now Bam Bam with enziguri. Bam Bam now using his head and his fist to literally go to the lower back. I think he's making sure that he can't do the Razor's Edge. that it? Oh, no. Razor's fighting back from the backbreaker. And remember, guys, Friday is the other King of the Ring tournament for in wrestling games. We're going to be doing WWF SmackDown Just Bring It King of the Ring. So I'll be the next live stream after today. Nice back and forth action there, but Razor's now got the upper hand. So Bam Bam literally whips him. Body slam there. Razor Ramon body slams Bam Bam Bigelow, getting the crowd all fired up. Now Bam Bam with the body slam. Uh-oh. Bam Bam's about to go to the top rope. But Razor's already back up. Tosses him down. And that is it. Razor Ramon wins by tossing Bam Bam from the top rope all the way back down. Razor Ramon literally wins. So I'm going to pause and give my thoughts about the match. I thought it was a pretty good match. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a really solid match. A lot of back and forth action. Great opening contest in a way between the two guys. I feel that either guy could have won the King of the Ring, even though I know who actually does win. So, but yeah, I thought the match was really good. So let's continue on. But yeah, 3.5 stars. Oh yeah, I forgot about Mabel being in Man on a Mission. Because I see it on his outfit there. It says MOM. Here comes IRS. Have you paid your taxes lately? IRS is always coming. Good old tax man. Here comes Mabel. IRS tries a sneak attack early, and Mabel literally hammered his head into the corner there. About, what, 20 times there it looked like? To the top turnbuckle. Now running clothesline. Now Mabel's got IRS up. Looks like he's about to body slam. Yep, body slam him. Here comes now a suplex from Mabel onto IRS. That didn't look good. That looked like he could have literally blew out his shoulder there by doing that. That wasn't a perfect suplex. That was literally like, yeah. Mabel with an elbow now onto IRS's chest as he's down. IRS is not looking good here. Oh, now IRS ducks out of the way. And literally a knee drop into his back, throws Mabel on the outside. Nice running clothesline from IRS onto Mabel, knocking the big man down. Now IRS with some running elbows there. 1, 2, and Mabel kicks out. Well, power's out actually, I should say. Just lifted him up and just kicked him out. Well, IRS tries a body slam and Mabel turns it into a inside cradle. Gets the 2 count there. IRS now on a chokehold. Trying to put him in a sleeper. IRS has really got it locked in. But Mabel's literally trying to fight back. Oh, Mabel's back on his knees. And Mabel kicks out by literally running IRS into the corner. Mabel with a couple of straight right hands to IRS. Back body drop there from Mabel onto IRS. Nice running clothesline there from Mabel. Now running elbow from Mabel onto IRS. Knocking him down. There's a running slam. That might be it. Oh, no, 2. Mabel going to the top rope. As IRS is down. But IRS shakes the rope. Mabel falls on his ass. IRS is now trying to get the pinfall. And IRS wins by him holding on to the rope. IRS hold on to the rope so that technically he kind of cheated, but IRS does win. So I'll literally give my thoughts about this match. Honestly, it made IRS look weak in a way, and IRS looked like he shouldn't have won the match in a way because of how complex the match really was. Like Mabel literally pretty much hammered him, and not only that, but it looked like he actually injured him in the match. Like you go back and you watch that suplex in a way early on, you'll see that technically that's not the way how you're supposed to suplex someone. I know that for a freaking fact. You do not twist the guy and then literally put him down. You're supposed to literally have it like vertical in a way, like a straight line, not curved on the side. Because if you curved a suplex in a way, you could literally break someone's back or seriously injure him. You could break his neck, you could break his back, or whatever. Or really injure his elbow at the worst case scenario, which probably happened actually in this match. He probably injured his elbow, just the way how he literally landed. So, yeah, but with wrestling there is injuries, but I'm just saying that could have been prevented if you just literally strain them up a little. But yeah, my overall thoughts about this match will be probably a 2.5. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It just looked like Mabel could have probably have won this match in a way, and IRS kind of cheating, which is like okay, you know. But yeah, 2.5. Better match was better for sure. We got an ad. 60-second ad. Sorry, guys.
How come we never talk about the Canadian dream?
As I said before, I'm watching on Netflix, so there will be ads.
Just take a look around. So what is it? Are we too polite to flaunt it? Or do we prefer to just live it? You see, the Canadian dream isn't some faraway ideal we only talk about. It's right here. And it's
The Canadian dream, huh?
on the long, remote stretches of highway.
I don't know what the Canadian dream really is.
At the hospitals where we're all taken care of. In the arenas where we take our hats off to it. Upon arrival, where everyone can feel Canadian. And the goodbyes where everyone can have a lingering taste of home. Yeah, the Canadian dream lives on every corner of this land. And at Tim's.
Oh wow, it's a Tim Hortons commercial? I thought it was like an airline. I thought it was like some Canadian airline commercial or something like that. It's a Tim Hortons commercial. Wow. Okay, we're back to the action. Here comes Tatanka.
Congratulations to the native Native American Tatanka. He got pass crushed to get into the King of the Ring tournament, and Lex Luger backing him, possibly to go all the way, Gorilla. Well, they had to have that match twice. The second time was a lumberjack, and without the assistance of Lex, I'm not sure whether Tatanka would have got tie crushed or not. Oh, you're right, but persistence got plenty involved here. I'm enjoying the light show. Look at the tomahawks flying all around this arena. This place is electrified. What a night it is here in Baltimore. And here goes the Rocket Owen Hart.
And here comes Owen Hart.
How much does this fellow weigh? Doc, how much does he weigh? A Rocket Owen Hart, of course, wanting nothing more than to become 1994 King of the Ring after last year. Brother Fred did it, and look what it did for Fred. I'll tell you, I've told everybody 1,000 times that Owen Hart, the Rocket, doesn't get to be King of the Ring. I hope there's a psychiatrist in the house because he wants to do what his brother did last year. Well, it wasn't easy for the Rocket. We're going.
Couple straight punches as Owen just gets in the ring from Tatanka. Action just really firing up. Tatanka really just hammering Owen. Already gets a 2 count there. Tatanka on Owen Hart. Nice suplex there from Tatanka onto Owen. And there's a 2 count there.
That shows you either Tatanka may have what it takes to go all the way and win it. How much does he weigh, Tatanka?
Now Owen Hart with a headlock. Headlock takeover.
Really? But I'll tell you what, it's intestinal fortitude that means more than anything these days. Road to the King of the Ring wasn't all that easy for the Rocket Owen Hart. He had to get by the Northster in order to get here. That was no easy task. Side headlock now, but Tatanka wants out of that in a hurry. Oh, nice move by Rocket. Look at the quickness, the agility, and leapfrogging ability. Caught him with a beautiful deep arm drag. Hooked the hip lock over. Sends him in for the ride once again. Oh, what a beautiful move. What an arm drag by Tatanka. Different variation, I'm sure. But let me tell you something. Owen Hart pulled the upset.
Tatanka now with the other headlock of his own.
WrestleMania 10, right before the Hitman.
This match has been already okay so far.
Maybe he can do it again tonight. I'll tell you, I think this
Nice fast-paced action.
like that. What do you think? You might be right. Apply 4 defense, put him on the outside, keep him to the inside. Get some pace on him and scare the hell out of the other team. Both men vying for a position here, looking to gain control of this one early. That's the key to success.
But like I said, guys, next week is 1996 King of the Ring.
Even the officials on the
So Tatanka and
I'll tell you, this is one match where I'm not going to
Owen
forget.
Hart fighting on the
Because when I
outside,
look back at this,
exchanging right
these
hands.
guys got the attitude of belong away.
Owen throws Tatanka into
Oh,
the
man, if both of these guys are counted out, that
into the
means
ring
these
post
won't be
there.
fans. You have to win in order to go on to the next bracket. But both these guys know there's only a 15-minute time limit, so they got to get into it and get it done quick.
He hit the ring post.
Yes, he did. He hit it full blast
What
right
the
there.
hell are the ring post?
I'll tell you, I don't know what it is, but the wrestlers are getting quicker and faster every year. Oh, wait a minute. There tells me there's something going on back in the locker room area. Let's see what it is. Yes, it's Razor and Irwin Schuster. Holy mackerel, what's going on back
They're
there?
showing backstage footage of Razor and IRS literally fighting on the back outside now.
Pay-per-view all over the world.
Oh,
Nobody
now we're back to the
wants to
match.
look bad. Nobody wants to be embarrassed. Everybody wants to
Tonka
believe
gets
that
back in the
everyone's
ring.
next to
Owen's
an
now
open
kicking
kid.
him.
Well, I'll tell you what, boy. They're fighting all over this place.
It looks like the semifinal participants don't want to wait for the rest of the events to happen. They want them to get it on right now. That was a little prelude backstage to the semifinals. IRS versus Razor Ramon's going to have some extra sugar and spice when they get in there.
These guys need a helmet with a face mask.
Yeah, but they don't have any equipment to back them up there, Art Donovan. Good point. The Rocket Owen Hart in control right now as he's going to work methodically on the Native American Tatanka. And he knows exactly how to do that. He learned the tough way in the dungeon out there in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, along with his brother, Bret the Hitman. Great suplex by the Rocket.
Nice overhead suplex there from Owen Hart.
Owen to the outside, all the way up to the top.
Owen Hart now at the top rope.
It's a long way going.
Oh, nice drop kick there from Owen Hart onto Tatanka. 1, 2.
I can't believe it. Holy mackerel, was that close? I think the only person more shocked than I am is the Rocket.
I can't believe the whole thing. They're killing each other.
Reverse chin lock now
Yep.
by the Rocket Owen Hart.
Owen Hart with a chin lock there.
This brings double advantage for him. He's getting a chance to suck in some oxygen at the same time, making the Native American Tatanka carry all his body weight. Boy, this is
And remember, we still have IRS and Razor in the next round as well.
I'm sorry. That's okay. Tatanka's looking good right now. Ducked underneath that shot.
Oh,
Right back into the
there's
same
there's the other headlock there by Owen. Putting Tatanka in the sleeper now.
Pressure on that carotid artery, stopping the flow of blood to the brain. It doesn't take long for the lights to go out. You know, later on, Bret the Hitman Hart's going to defend his WWF title. I just wondering if he's just sitting back and checking on his brother in this match. I have no idea if he is or not. Well, he's got a lot on his mind with Diesel though.
Hey, Randy, no wonder they got 3 doctors around here. They need more than 3 doctors. They need a mission.
Looks like Tatanka's fading pretty quick here.
Owen Hart, the Rocket, making Tatanka look like he may not have much left. Showing a little life now. We are live here in the Baltimore
Oh, Tatanka fighting back.
Classic 1994 WWF King of the Ring. Native American got it going. Got a last ditch effort by Tatanka. Rocket knows it. Look to hold just in time. Give the Rocket credit.
Uh-oh. Big Tatanka's firing up as Owen's already throwing his head into the turn corner there. Nice chop there from Tatanka. Tatanka firing back. Tatanka with a chop to the head. Better chop to the head. Running chop this time. Tatanka gets a 2 count there.
That would have been a big upset. Now, Tatanka might say that it wouldn't have been, but I say it would have been. Nice reversal by Owen, but wow! Tatanka rising to the occasion, catches him on the way in. Don't ask about it, just do it.
DDT there from Tatanka onto Owen Hart. And that's a 2 count.
Did he come down? No, he didn't get him. Owen wants it bad, no doubt about it.
Nice body slam there from Tatanka onto Owen.
Moving in the gear to us. Tatanka going to the top rope.
Tatanka all the way up. High punch number one.
Oh, nice, literally high chop there.
The mark is over.
And there's a 2 count.
How can a man take that type of beating?
Really good match here so far.
Proving her right
I
now.
like it. It's nice, fast paced. Both guys really showing off their skills. Tonka now with a running power slam. And there's a 2 count there.
Let me tell you something, Native American. Tatanka did everything right, but he couldn't get the tree down. It's not your fault, Tatanka. Stay on the rocket.
Pay attention, don't turn around. Turned around just in time.
Elbow cuffs.
Give him credit.
Okay. But yeah.
Nice reversal by the Rocket. Sets up for
Oh.
Mrrock to the right.
And that is it. Owen Hart wins with a nice sneaky move there. Tatanka literally tried to power bomb him, and Owen Hart literally reverses it into a pin and gets the 3 count. Now this is what I call a really good match. A really good match. I'll give this 4 stars. Definitely, it definitely deserves a 4 star. The only thing that's downsized is that it should have been a little bit longer in a way. Maybe get to like the last little like 30 seconds or something like that. Literally like say that, and then maybe Owen Hart or someone else literally gets the pin. But I thought technically it was a great match. Just wish it was a little bit longer in a way. Because yeah, but I understand first round matches, you know. But honestly, that match could have went a little bit longer. I feel. But yeah, let's go on Hart is right. So next match will probably be Double J versus 1-2-3 Kid.
Still give credit to Tatanka. He gave a great effort against the Rocket, Owen.
Randy, there's going to be a lot of American Indians mad. Right now we've got the Toster standing by with a big 7-foot diesel and Shawn Michaels, King of Time.
That's right, Gorilla. The WWF Championship on the line tonight. Guys, before we start, I just want to let both of you know we talked with the Hitman Bret Hart earlier on the live edition of All American. Maybe we could take a look, take it back a couple of weeks ago, and take a look at the jackknife on the King's Court. This was Big Daddy Cool Diesel, and there you see it, folks. Unbelievable. The Hitman goes up and then crashing down. An awesome move. And we talked to the Hitman. He said it was one of the most painful experiences of his entire career.
And I have to tell you, Tom, since that time, I haven't gotten any sleep. Knowing that I might have, I'm sorry, that I might have caused the Hitman some pain really, just upsetting me as of late. I can tell you, it really is. We didn't need to sleep.
You know, I got 2 words to say to you, Bret Hart, tonight. Jack knife. It happened once, it'll happen again. You're coming right my way, Bret Hart. And I'll tell you what, this shoulder, when the night's over, I'll have the other belt on it.
Are you guys concerned who the family member will be in his corner? We don't know who it's going to be. You guys concerned?
Well, I think it's safe to assume that it's not the Rocket. And I got news for you. Nobody in that family likes, each other. They're all in sibling rivalry. I don't think he's bringing anybody. Hitman, you're going to have to face Big Daddy Cool. And when you do, you're going up and down once again. Ladies and gentlemen, your new World Wrestling Federation champion, Big Daddy Cool. Oh, yeah, okay.
Let's go back to ringside.
Obviously, lacking no confidence now on their team.
Here we go. 1-2-3 Kid versus Double J. That's JEFF. JARRETT. Ain't he great? Still wrestling, I think. Which is literally shocking that he still wrestles today. Because a lot of people don't. But he's a guy that still keeps going. Because I know I've seen him wrestle in 2023. So.
Should be a great matchup. Double J, although contending that this is a pushover as far as he's concerned, he's already into the semifinals. Just ask him. He'll tell you. That's exactly right. And he's enjoying this light show because he knows he's a big part of it. But this might be his last 15 seconds in the spotlight because he's got to go get the one. I tell you, he's got a nice tan. He must have been down in.
I still remember when he used to ride with, what was it, the White Horse, in a way. When he rode with the White Horse, Jeff Jarrett. Here comes the 1-2-3 kid, a.k.a. X-Pac, a.k.a. Six. I'm trying to think of other names he went by.
Some tremendous upsets here in the World Wrestling Federation by the 1-2-3 Kid. Got a very impressive win over, well, one of the toughest competitors I know, $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase. Also, 1-2-3 Kid with a victory over the Razorman.
Let's talk about the people that he hasn't beat. That list is grown and grown and grown as far as who he has beat. Look at him come after Double J. You don't see a style like that.
Okay, 1-2-3 literally trying to go after him. Jeff Jarrett goes on the outside and then attacks 1-2-3 Kid by pulling him down, and literally looks like he tried to break his leg. Now throws him to the top turnbuckle there. When he throws him back in the ring. Or gets him back in.
Well, recently at the very prestigious WWF Hall of Fame Awards dinner, WWF Champion Bret the Hitman Hart proclaimed the 1-2-3 Kid the most stunning figure in the new generation here in the WWF and said nothing's impossible for this youngster. Whoa, that was close.
Yeah, 2 count there from 1-2-3 Kid as he rolls Jeff Jarrett up. Now Jeff Jarrett literally with a few kicks in the back. Jeff Jarrett with a nice running elbow for 1-2-3 Kid.
I saw more great clotheslines here than I saw 15 years in the NFL. I appreciate that, Art. Well, I'm telling you. That's right. These guys are too much. They're going to kill each other. Once again, Double J wasting a lot of valuable time here as he does in all his matches by having verbal confrontations with the ringsiders.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett misses the drop kick onto try to do it on that 1-2-3 Kid. I'm just gonna call him X-Pac. I don't like the 1-2-3 Kid name in the way. Let's call him X-Pac. X-Pac versus Jeff Jarrett. I know him as X-Pac in a way. 1-2-3 Kid in a way didn't really last very long with me. Compared to X-Pac did. Jeff Jarrett with a nice flying elbow into X-Pac's face. Now there's the running. Yeah, exactly. You know him as X-Pac as well. See, that's what I'm trying to get at. I know he's 1-2-3 Kid in a way, but honestly, it's the same character, same wrestler. Oh, X-Pac literally misses kind of like a somersault black flip in a way. This is Jeff Jarrett there. Jeff Jarrett has X-Pac's head on the rope, but misses as he literally tries to run towards him. Nice cross body. You got a 2 count there from X-Pac. Yes, I'm just going to call him X-Pac. I don't care what everyone else says. I think Double J's calling for the stroke. Oh no, that's right. He didn't do the stroke yet. He was doing the, what was it, the finger 4 leg lock? Or was he doing the stroke at this time? No, he's doing the finger 4. But 1-2 free kick reverses, 1-2 free, and that is it. That's the match. And Jeff Jarrett now attacking him. I'll wait until the match completely ends in a way, or the segment. Jeff Jarrett with a power driver onto 1-2 free kid's neck. Another pile driver. Jeff Jarrett shoved the referee out of the way. Here comes another pile driver. That's 3 pile drivers in a row from Jeff Jarrett. Here comes referees. Now there's more than one, and he's just shoving them out of the way. Jeff Jarrett now goes to the top rope and flies onto his head. Oh, he's going back up. Another flying elbow to X-Pac's head. Another flying elbow into X-Pac's chest there now. And that is it. Okay, so my thoughts on this match. Honestly, the weakest match so far. 2 stars. It just didn't seem like they had very good chemistry in a way. Like, yeah, there was a couple high flying moves and everything else, but it's nothing that we haven't seen or heard of anything. Like, you had all the 1-2 free kids moves. Jeff Jarrett literally losing it there at the end of the match. Okay, whatever. But I just thought straight up, the match didn't feel like the other matches in a way, did. And yeah, 2 stars. It's not the worst match that I've seen, but it's not the best. It's kind of like right there. So we have IRS and Razor, 123 Kid, and Owen Hart. One of these guys is going to be King of the Ring.
Well, it remains to be seen whether 123 Kid will in fact be able to go. The new generation is alive and well here in the WWF.
Here comes the ad for the new generation.
Tap into the future. Experience the new WWF generation.
Oh, now we got an ad. Sorry, guys. Ad for Nintendo Switch 2.
Lisa, how are you going that fast? You don't even have an actual driver's license. Let me show you a little something, something I learned in the 1900s. Stonewall. Stonewall. Lisa, get down. You're not allowed to be up there. Lisa! I'll have to feel that tomorrow. You know, guys, it's nice playing with power, but this is better because now we're playing together. Super together. Nintendo Switch 2. All together, anytime, anywhere. Speaking of the new generation, I'm standing with the WWF champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret, earlier on, we talked to Big Daddy Cool Diesel and Shawn Michaels. We talked about the unbelievable jackknife. I know this is painful. I want to ask you to look at this just one more time and tell us what was going through your mind. If we could show that to the Hitman just one more time, an absolutely awesome, awesome maneuver. You can see a couple of weeks ago on the King's Court. Well, I guess we're not going to see it here, but obviously you told me earlier on that it was an unbelievably painful move. There you can see it now coming in slow motion.
Now, this is a long, long drop. This is one of the most painful things I've ever had done to me. But let me say one thing. Diesel is a long way from doing that to me again. That's the big thing. Can he do it to me again? I don't know whether I can kick out. You know, I don't know. I don't know a lot of things, but I do know one thing. He's a long way from putting that move on me.
We talked to him and he said he's going to walk.
Actually, the jackknife powerbomb doesn't really hurt that much. I hate to say it, but I actually have been jackknife powerbomb before. It doesn't actually hurt that much. So I don't know what he's talking about. Yes, it hurts a little, in a way. It does literally tense up your muscles a little. But it doesn't hurt as bad as, like, some other moves. Maybe that's one thing I could do. Rank all the freaking moves that I've been in a way. But I have been jackknife powerbomb before, and trust me, it doesn't hurt as bad as...
And I got to move just about anybody, no matter what his size is.
What you saying? What you saying?
Tall, but I've said it before. Once I get him in the ring, I will bring him down to my size.
Bret, can you tell us who that family member is going to be? I know Shawn Michaels will be with Diesel. Who's it going to be?
You really want to know, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to... Come on. Who's it going to be?
You want an initial? Nah, why tease you? I'm gonna bring him out in a minute. But like I said before, I got a backup plan for Shawn Michaels. I know Shawn Michaels is looking to involve himself somewhere in here, but I've been the victim of injustice once before. I'm not gonna allow it to happen.
The Hitman Bret Hart. Good luck, man. Let's go to our ring announcer, Bill Dunn.
And here we go. Next match.
It's scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Wrestling Federation Championship.
That's weird that they put the WWF Championship right at the literally like right in the middle of the show in a way. This should be the end. Like, why? Did WWF do this? It just doesn't make sense. In later years, they would, in a way. Like, this should be like the second last match or the last match. Like, this is a championship match. But in all fairness, you know, it's not my wrestling company.
What do you think of this, Gorilla Monsoon? Well, it's got to be one of the brothers, maybe Keith, maybe Bruce, maybe Papa Stu. Yeah, I don't know, but hey, it's Father's Day. Yeah, Gorilla, who's the guy leading? What's that in second? That's Shawn Michaels. Is he another wrestler? Former Intercontinental Champion. He's one of the great ones, Art Donovan, believe me. I'll tell you why. That's why whoever the family member is that Bret the Hitman
don't worry, guys. That's his Diesel's entrance.
Look at this place.
There's no mad truck coming.
Federation's the toughest federation.
Except for Diesel.
Nobody does it better than the WWF.
At least they got fireworks for his entrance.
And let me tell you something.
Everyone else didn't get fireworks.
Means everything. Check it out.
This is the new WWF generation, and here's its champion.
And here comes Bret Hart, the champion.
Wait a minute, who is that? It's the Anvil Red Hart.
The Anvil Jim Neidhart, the brother-in-law of the Hitman Bret Hart, and former tag team partner champion for the Hitman held the tag team belt. He can hold off Shawn Michaels. I love it.
He can hold off anybody. Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
So you got the Hart Foundation and Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
Holders of the WWF Tag Team Championship.
I'll tell you what, we got our own soap opera going here because Jim is married to the sister of Bret and Owen, man.
Boy, do we ever. I think the 2 seconds are going to get at it. Look at this. And there he is, the excellence of execution. The reigning WWF champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
What a surprise. Everybody gets out. It doesn't get any better than this. The Pro Wrestling Federation Championship belt up for grabs.
A standing ovation here in Baltimore for Bret the Hitman Hart.
I wonder what Diesel and Shawn Michaels are thinking right now.
Maybe I'm bitten off one and I get 2. It's pandemonium here in the Baltimore Arena.
The pink and black attack is back in act.
Fighting for a championship, I actually do have
Remember, you can bet
the Winged Eagle. I have a replica Winged Eagle belt. So
on Shawn Michaels.
Tell you what, I'm starting to second guess myself. I predicted that Diesel was going to take the WWF title, and I was thinking Shawn Michaels on the outside. You know, I'll tell you what, Gorilla. The Anvil on the outside and the corner the Hitman.
You're changing your prediction already?
Nope. I'll tell you what. Let's watch it happen right now.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. It's going to be a fight.
some little girl gets Bret Hart's glasses.
The Anvil used to play for the LA Raiders, Oakland Raiders.
Oh, really?
Yes, he did. Also had the world record for throwing the Anvil. That's why I call him Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
How about the big guy here, Diesel? Diesel's the reigning Intercontinental Champion, 7 foot of him. What a handful he
I still think that Shawn and Jim need to get out of the ring before this match starts. It's not a tag team match. They're both in the ring. All 4 guys are in the ring right now. Ah, there we go.
Ever since he got into the WWF, I'll tell you what, he's focused. Everybody knows that he wants to go all the way to the top of the mountain. And this is what it's all about. This is his opportunity.
Now Diesel and Bret tie up. Diesel powers them. Yep.
That's okay. He's got to worry about the Hitman right now.
Looks like Bret Hart has paint on his freaking tights. Like white paint. Diesel now alerting hammering punches in the corner. Bret Hart trying to fight back. Some big strikes there.
Right now, if Diesel does take the WWF title, it's not going to be without a fight.
He will get all the fight he wants out of Bret the Hitman Hart, no question about that.
Talk about the big foot.
Well, Hitman making a mistake early on in this one by trying to match this. That's what he's got to rely on. That speed, that
Diesel kind of missed there, trying to go for a big boot. Now he's on the tied up there in the ropes until Owen Hart really unties him by getting the ropes up.
now he's got him down on the canvas. And the Hitman will methodically begin to go to work.
A couple straight right hands from Bret Hart to Big Daddy.
Look at the Hitman right around the backside and rolls him up
Bret Hart now literally slamming Big Daddy Cool Diesel's head into the ring post. And then top turnbuckle about 3-4 times. Looked like ring post there, but it was a top turnbuckle. So it looked like he was missing there for a second.
I'm not sure that actually happened, Art. We're just gonna have to wait and see because possession is 100% of the law here. Whoever got the belt's got the belt, the way I look at it.
Anvil stalking on the outside, keeping an eye on everything that's going on. And nobody
Now Diesel with a choke in the corner there.
Well, welcome back, Jim Neidhart. That's it, brother. You look great.
Oh, Hitman hard, but wanted him out of there in a hurry as Diesel was following him right in. Hitman needs to go to work on those legs, and he's doing just that.
Let me tell you what the Hitman's doing
Now
right
Bret Hart now kicking living crap out of his legs. Diesel's legs. Gets him down.
He's doing one heck of a job. You're right.
Well, now if your 9 feet bottom doesn't make any
Bret Hart's still working on the legs.
See how tall he is now?
There's a whole bunch of kicks there.
You thinking what I'm thinking right now, Gorilla? Sharpshooter?
And snaps to his leg.
Is it too early or should we go for it?
I think it's a little premature.
Now knee to the leg there. Still working on the legs.
But anytime the opportunity presents itself, do it. Oh, nice leverage move there by the Hitman.
Hitman's cutting Diesel down to size, no doubt about that.
Right now, Diesel looks like a shrub.
Look at that, hold on right now. Put it on him.
I think Bret Hart's trying to go for a figure 4 leg lock. Yep, there it is. Figure 4 leg lock. Right in the middle of the ring. That's sharpshooter, so I think he's going to kick out. And not only that, but he's really close to Shawn Michaels, so Shawn Michaels could interfere. Oh, he made it to the ropes, okay.
But I believe the Hitman got some damage done on that.
Boy, did he ever.
Stay on the leg, Hitman.
He almost needs something to hit the table here.
Still staying on the legs. Still tacking the legs.
So impressive right now as the Hitman has cut him down to size.
Big Daddy Cool's legs look like the legs of a spider right now. Down in the ground.
Hitman gonna soften it up some more, using the ring ropes to his advantage.
So Gorilla, so far, Shawn Michaels has not had an effect on this match.
Absolutely
I think
none
that could be
whatsoever.
blamed on the Anvil, Jim Neidhart on the outside.
Obviously, Shawn a little paranoid about the Anvil being out there.
I'll tell you what, still fight fire with fire, even though it's the new generation. Yeah, dig it, yeah.
And now it's a spinning leg lock.
Yeah, spinning leg lock there from Bret Hart. Just twisting that leg. Now Diesel kicks Bret Hart onto the outside of the ring. Probably trying to get some strength in his leg now.
Shawn Michaels strutting on the outside of the ring, and the Anvil's presence is keeping him away from the Hitman.
Diesel lifting firmly.
Now Bret Hart literally wrapped Diesel's leg around the ring post. Twice. And there's Shawn Michaels, a running clothesline there. Now Jim the Anvil Neidhart going after Shawn, running around. And Shawn Michaels with another kick to the head, in a way, as the referee's dealing with Jim. Well, Diesel's got Bret Hart's hair as he tries to pull him back in the ring. Now Bret Hart's now literally going to the top rope. That was probably the worst move I've ever seen in my life. It looked like they were literally trying to hug each other from the top rope. Because he got caught, but he also fell. If you're ready to get caught, get caught. Don't fall on the guy. Looked like Diesel literally slipped as he was supposed to catch him. Now Diesel with a bear hug on Bret Hart's back. Now Bret Hart with a running kick to the back. Throws Diesel out of the ring. Oh, Bret Hart trying to literally do a flying crossbody move on the outside to Diesel, and Diesel moves out of the way. Oh, Diesel picks Bret Hart up and literally rams his back into the ring post there. Now Diesel with some strikes to the back. To Bret Hart's back there. Diesel a hard Irish whip right to the ring post there to Bret Hart. Back. Damn, battery died? Oh, okay. Well, I'm still glad to see you that you're still here. Mr. Nice. And there's a 2 count there from Diesel. As Diesel did a sidewalk slam. Gets a 2 count. Body block. What's that move called? Oh yeah, backbreaker. That's it. Backbreaker into a knee press, I would call it. I'm going to call this a knee press. Submission move. Because you're pressing your knee right into the guy's back. Oh, okay. Got playing in the background while I got my work stuff sorted. Okay. Well, I do hope you have a great day at work, too. Oh, not working until tomorrow, bro? Just sharpening the saws? Oh, okay. I thought you were working. I wasn't sure. When someone says work, I just assume that you're working. Bret Hart now, Shawn Michaels getting involved, slapped Bret Hart right in the face. Bret Hart now firing back on Diesel. But I actually don't like these guys being on the outside. I really don't think that Shawn and Jim Anvil should be out there. There's a 2 count. They're just really interfering with the match and causing a lot of shenanigans and literally keeping the focus on them. And Bret Hart with a 2 count there with a roll up. Diesel had her 2 count there after a little shoulder block. Oh, backbreaker. Diesel did. To Bret's back. 2 count.
Big Daddy Cole. Diesel versus the Bret the Hitman Hart for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. Hart, it doesn't get any better than this.
I guarantee it. I never seen anything like Shawn Michaels in the corner. Loosening up that top turnbuckle pad. That's how he won originally the Intercontinental title.
Shawn Michaels now literally loosening, yeah, like the guy said, loosen up the turnbuckle pad. Bret Hart now with a sleeper on Diesel.
Diesel with a sense of knowing where he is went backwards into the turnbuckle and he got out of it, but not without feeling the after effects of the sleeper being out of just a little bit.
How much punishment has the back of the head? And then look at that shot as the Hitman with perfect timing fails him, and once again
Back to the sleeper again.
on the back of Diesel for the sleeper, but can't hold on to it.
I'll tell you what, Diesel showing a little bit of wear and tear right there.
Boy, is he ever, but so is the Hitman. Both of these guys have taken tremendous. Oh, referee!
Now Diesel throws Bret Hart into the referee.
And I'm not going to say he was out of position. It was just one of those things that just happened.
He didn't have any idea which way anyone was going.
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh, look what I am showing us.
What a devious individual he is.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
He's distracting the referee, and at the same time, Diesel has exposed the steel turnbuckle.
That's what it is. The turnbuckle's exposed right now.
And the Hitman's about to get leveled with it now.
And Diesel gets leveled in the top turnbuckle there. Because the ring post, because there's no turnbuckle, so it's the ring post.
Take advantage of the opportunity, please.
Look at this. Diesel is wide open. He's just about out on his feet.
I feel like I'm in the 15th round of a championship boxing match right here.
It's the Hitman unloading on the 7-foot Diesel, who is literally being held up right now by the ring ropes.
I think you're right, girl. I think the ropes are holding Diesel up.
Diesel is out on his feet, semi-conscious, and the Hitman unloading with all his got.
What a lot of conditioning the Hitman has just to be able to punch.
But Diesel's not through yet. You gotta watch him.
No, you're right.
Diesel's just staggering around now. And Bret's just literally hammering him. And Diesel went down there. That's 2 clotheslines. 3 clotheslines, and Diesel finally goes down. And there's a 2 count.
Doesn't get any closer than that. Too close for comfort for Shawn Michaels. He's pulling his hair out.
And the Hitman relentless now, smelling victory.
Diesel's now officially down. Let's see. Bret Hart's going to the top rope. Probably doing a flying elbow. Yep, flying elbow. And there's a 2 count. Bret Hart now going back to the top rope. Oh, Bulldog. As Diesel got back up. Gives him a little Bulldog. Okay, it's sharpshooter time. Is it sharpshooter time? Both Shawn Michaels and Jim are on the outside though. And Bret Hart knocked Shawn Michaels right off. Gotta go, bro. Thanks for the stream, bro. It was awesome to listen. Hopefully, speak soon, man. Yeah, you too. Take care, Mr. Nice. Hope you have a great day, man. I'll probably be streaming for either, what, hour and a half? 2 hours? Let's see. Yeah, probably hour and a half, 2 hours. So, somewhere around there. Oh. Bret Hart with an inside package there. Gets a 2 count. Diesel catches Bret Hart in midair. Diesel with a big boot as the Bret Hart literally tries to come back. Hey, YouTube, what's up? Hope all is well, man. Yep. Started with a drop kick, double drop kick into the throws Diesel on the outside. Now Diesel attacking Jim Anvil Neidhart. Throws his head into the top ring post. Here's Shawn Michaels with the title. Literally hits Bret Hart on from the outside. And here's a 2 count. But I do hope you're doing well there, YouTube World Sub. Uh-oh, Diesel's setting up for a jackknife powerbomb. And there's the Anvil, literally attacking. Really? This is how we're going to get this match? A DQ finish? Because Jim literally attacks Diesel as he literally hits the jackknife powerbomb? Don't worry, I'll talk about the match once the segment's over. In my opinion, yeah. I don't like the finish, that's for damn sure. I already talked about my opinion that these guys shouldn't have been out in the ring. It's fine if you're going to do a manager's freaking thing, but you don't need to get involved in the match. Especially for a championship match. I can understand if it was a regular match, but this is for the main title. Okay, so my thoughts about this match, in a way, 3.5 stars. I thought it was pretty good up to a certain point. I really didn't like Sean and Jim literally being involved. They were involved way too much during this match. The DQ finish automatically killed it. If it was a straight one-on-one encounter, I would literally have put it a little bit higher. But the DQ finish, those two get involved in a way when they shouldn't have. Literally centering the focus on these Jim and Sean is not really smart, especially for your main title. The championship title is all centered around Sean and Jim in that match, pretty much. So yeah, 3.5 stars out of 5. Let's continue. And remember, guys, we still got RRS and Razor Ramon and Owen Hart versus 123 Kids slash X Pac, and we got an ad. Sorry, guys. But yeah, there's an ad. Old Navy ad. As I said, this is Netflix. So, only 15 seconds though. So, it's over now. And here comes Jerry the King Lawler. Here be talking to Todd Penningale.
I'm standing with the King, Jerry Lawler, who will meet Rowdy Roddy Piper tonight. His much heralded
And here we go. Razor Ramon versus IRS.
Well, we are in fact into the semifinal matchup here. One of these gentlemen will be fighting. Oh, wait a minute. Randy Savage, one of these two men later on this evening will be vying for the very coveted prize of 1994 WWF King of the Ring.
You're right about that, Gorilla. So we're down to the final four, if you will.
Hey, this is my man Razor, right? This is the guy. This is the guy, Art, that you predicted. Whoa!
They make you rich, Art.
Whoa! Look at him.
Tell you what, you gotta remember now, the semifinal round is a 30-minute time limit. And that just gives everybody just a little bit more time to be, a little bit more intrigued. I'll tell you what, I'm so exhausted from that World Wrestling Federation Championship match.
And Razor looks ready.
Tell you what, Gorilla, looking ahead at the other two that are going to be in this semifinal round is the 1-2-3 Kid versus the Rocket Owen Hart. Have you got any word about the
Well, haven't heard,
the 1-2-3 Kid?
haven't heard anything from the locker room area about the condition of the 1-2-3 Kid. Well, we did a terrible meeting earlier on, but
See the backstabbing tag team that you really are. Backstage when you just tried to jump me to win the King of the Ring. But right now, Razor Ramon, I'm gonna show them all just what you're made of. Because you're
Sit
nothing
up
but a
for a bit.
overwearing
Elbows are starting to hurt.
cheat idiot.
Hey, well, we got some bad history here. Razor Ramon met IRS at the Royal Rumble this past January. And then the Intercontinental Championship.
Razor Ramon meets him on the outside. A few strikes.
These guys are going to be awful fun.
waiting for any kind of bell. It's underway.
Razor Ramon throws IRS into the ring, top ring turnbuckle. No, I mean top ring post.
Originally stole his gold. And he wants to advance to the final round of the King of the Ring.
Now they're back in the ring.
Winner of the King of the Ring tournament.
Irish whip.
Razor Ramon versus IRS.
A nice knee right into the abdomen of Razor, slows him down
Okay,
a bit.
I guess that was supposed to be a knee to the abdomen, but it looked like he totally missed.
Has to call for Irwin.
Yeah, you're right, but I'll
IRS with a punch into the corner.
right now because
Nice hip toss. Elbow.
King of the Ring tournament. Everybody remembers last year the Hitman took it.
Only a 1 count there.
Wrestling Federation champion. I think that everybody's just gonna let their hair down and go head to head.
I'm probably just going to go get some water, guys. My throat's kind of getting dry. That's what happens when you literally been talking for too long.
Razorman is getting up immediately. Oh, nice move there. He's sucking him into that one.
You called it, Gorilla.
Flying right out over the top ropes goes Irwin. That's like missing a track block. Boy, they certainly know about that.
Exactly like it, except completely different.
It is a piercing brawl here on the outside. Razor just rammed Irwin's face right into the steel steps.
I think he's trying to negotiate with everyone. He's trying to let them know that, hey, listen, I'm gonna take the tournament, and you're not.
He's saying he's trying to get his attention.
Always stay hydrated, guys.
Who's the bad guy?
Always get some water in you.
Yes. Nice block of that roundhouse right, but Irwin is quick.
Yeah, that's better.
Sneaky quick.
IRS now with a few attacks onto Razor Ramon's knee.
Razor Ramon. And now he just gave that up and went back upstairs. I don't understand that. Elbow finds the mark as Razor goes down heavy. That was a block. That was a good block. Reverse chin lock here by Irwin. And enough additional leverage off that bottom rope. Come on, Rep, take a look.
Tell you what, the winner of this match could possibly face the Rocket Owen Hart if he gets a mind. The 1-2-3 Kid can't make it.
IRS now with a chokehold as he's using the bottom rope to literally get advantage.
That did what he has. His 2 feet on the rope.
Yeah, his feet's on the rope.
That's called leverage. It's also called cheating.
Still his feet's on the rope.
Interesting to see if, in fact, the 1-2-3 Kid can
Razor seems like he's still fading. Oh. Or is he? Okay, Razor's back to his feet. Head away. Still in the chokehold though. Now fighting out of it. Now Diesel literally throwing IRS's head into the top turnbuckle there. Ooh. Razor Ramon with a tie hold in a way. Grabs IRS's tie and literally tosses him. That's why I'm calling it a tie hold. I know it's really a hip toss, but technically, if you grab someone's tie, I'm calling it a tie hold. You don't really have his head or nothing. Oh, here comes the Razor's Edge, baby. Yeah, the Razor's Edge. There it is. 2, 3. It was pretty quick. I hate to say it, but yeah, Razor Ramon wins. So honestly, for this match, 1.5 stars. It was too goddamn quick, in my opinion. Really wasn't really that much back and forth action. It was just kind of like just a straightforward match, in a way. Not a squash match, but that's why I'm giving it literally like that. Oh, not terrible, but it was okay. Great guy won. Razor Ramon won. I thought that was pretty good. So. I know we still got a tag team match. Jerry King Lawler versus Roddy Piper in the King of the Ring semifinal and final match. So we still got 1, 2, 3 Kid and Owen Hart. Brett's looking for Anvil Neidhart now.
Alright guys, I was just putting Razor Ramon up. What a match that was. You can see he advanced. I thought I would have the 1, 2, 3 Kid.
And like I said, guys, next week is 1996 King of the Ring pay-per-view review.
I truthfully don't know what the situation is. I don't know if
probably right around the same time.
I have
in a way.
no idea. You can see that's the match that's set. But again, no one has heard from
I gotta do early mornings because it gets hot. Very hot during the afternoon / evenings here.
I'm sorry, I thought I'd have him here, and I don't. Let's go back to you guys.
So.
Well, not hard to understand, Todd, why you don't have him there. The kid obviously trying to use every bit, every moment of valuable time to pull something.
And here comes Owen Hart, the Rocket. Also, rest in peace, Owen Hart, man. Here comes the 1-2-3 kid.
Minnesota, weighing 212 pounds, the 1-2-3 kid.
I'll tell you what.
Well, we don't see him as yet.
As soon as I see him, I'm standing.
Hammered earlier on in this elimination tournament. Perhaps no longer able to continue. I don't see it, Randy.
If you just tuned in, he beat Double J earlier in the first round. But Double J...
Oh, wait a minute. There he is.
I'm standing.
What a man.
Give him credit.
Looks a little bit out of it, a little bit disoriented, but nonetheless, making his way down to the ring to us.
Oh, Owen Hart with a baseball slide there as 1-2-3 kid tried to come into the ring. Now running cross body from Owen Hart onto X-Pac. I'm going to call him X-Pac. I can't call him 1-2-3 kid. This feels weird. Owen Hart versus X-Pac.
Nobody is going to give anybody an inch.
Nice flying crossbody there from Owen Hart. One gets the 1 count. Both guys are back in the ring now. Okay. Now only 1-2-3 kid going to the top rope. Flying crossbody. And there's a 2 count there. 2 count there from 1-2-3 kid. As inside cradle.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. I'm pinching myself.
Look at these tremendous counter moves by the Rocket. Kip up by the kid. Next snap to a stand and now turning it around.
1-2-3 kid with a bunch of kicks. Kick to the face. 1-2.
I'm speechless. I'm at a loss for words. This is incredible.
It is unbelievable. We are looking at what the new generation is all about. Beautiful.
Owen Hart, Vince Aguirre there.
Give the Rocket Owen Hart a little bit of credit himself. Look at him.
That's a 2 count.
Not a little bit of credit, a lot of little bit of credit.
The winner of this one moves on to the finals of the 1994 King of the Ring and faces the Razorman, the bad guy, Razor Ramon. What a match that's going to be. Nice bridge.
Oh, the ref counted free, but then Owen Hart foot was on the rope and caught it last second.
What's going on?
It's not over.
What do you mean it's not over?
Referee realizing moves out over the top. Kid not taking any chances here.
I'm officially retiring from the sport as we speak.
Kid got the message in a hurry that the Rocket has foot on the ropes.
Nice German suplex. There's a 2 count. There.
Let's go back and take a look at this double feature once again. There's the move right here coming up. How can you? How can it be so much?
All right, that's a judgment call right there.
Didn't get him.
He hooked the rope or did he not hook the rope?
Did not get him on that count.
I might have to see that 100 more times.
Oh, right down on the back of his neck. Still manages to control it. No, look at that.
A kick out.
2 kickouts there. Roll ups. Owen Hart with a roll up. X-Pac with roll up.
Not only the energy, but the scientific moves. Look at this.
Oh, running power slam there from Owen Hart. Owen Hart with a sharpshooter, it looks like. That is it. Match is over. He tapped. And Owen Hart wins. I'll say my opinion on this match. 3-star match. I wish it went longer though. That's my only downfall about this match. Both guys really competed against each other. I just really feel that technically, if you give these two competitors some more time and everything else, I feel that they could have hit a 5-star match. But 3 stars for sure. I like the heat and everything else. It just ended way too soon, in my opinion. Give it another 5-10 minutes. Probably could have been a 5-star match easily. But I understand that they were running out of time probably, and that's why we got a short match. But still, nice 3-star match.
That patented move! There's no replay of the sharpshooter drill on YouTube, but in order to see a replay, you gotta see it on every little bit of this match. Our Coliseum cameras caught up with Roddy Piper in the dressing room shortly after he arrived at the arena for tonight's big matchup. Here's what Hot Rod had to say.
Well, nice to see you again, Coliseum Video. So I've got 6 kids. First thing I take off, my pants is the first thing I take off. Well, I'm in, where the heck am I? I'm in, Baltimore. The reason I'm in Baltimore is for Jerry the King Lawler. Lawyer. I love her. She was his, silent athlete. And I saw Jerry the King Lawler, and I'm going to find him in about, 4 hours from now.
Rest in peace, Roddy Piper, too.
The one that's the worst was that son of an unnamed loser. He comes up with some kid, and he's right. His arms looked like 2 pieces of spaghetti with mosquito bites on it. And that kid, the worst thing that was, that's great imitation of Roddy Piper. They ought to hire him. Get me out of here. The kid, of all things, he's got to say, and I saw him.
And yes, he's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. He's all out bubblegum.
Or no contest or any of the other things. You had to pick one of the worst pictures I've ever made that I've always denied. It's about the last potent male in the world, which is not me. However, I'm going to see. You might sneak up on me there, didn't you, Lawler? I'm going to see if I just can't find that kid, because that kid was really taking advantage of. As far as Lawler goes, you see, Lawler, what you don't want to forget, he's smart as an ox. He's no dummy. He's been around a long time. Now, I noticed when I came into Baltimore, there was no flies from King Tony. So he's full and he's ready to go. Kind of chunky, no neck. You know, you never want to trust a guy with no neck. Where'd he go? Hard to pin a guy with no neck. And you take King Tony, up the frog. It's true. It's about a frog between the being king who became one. And he is kind of a king in his own right. He beat a lot of guys. You know what? All this talk that's gone back and forth don't mean nothing now. Now it's time to fight. So you can bring some skinny little brat into the locker room. You can bring him down and tell him what to say and bring him in the ring and be a king. You can pretend you're a king. I mean, as I said, there's plenty of kings in the world. There's Rodney King. There's Don King. There was King the Dog. And then there's Jerry the King Lawler, huh? A proud place for kings to come from. But at the end of the night, we're going to find out 2 things. 1, everybody pays the piper. 2, there's no such thing as a king. Bottom line. Coliseum Video, you're the only one with enough guts to come into my locker room. Now get the hell out!
This tag team contest.
Oh, we got the tag team match now.
And it is for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions.
So the Head Shrinkers versus Yokozuna and Crush. Now, and we're less than an hour from being ending the live stream. So. But I do hope everyone is enjoying the show. And if you are, please like and subscribe if you're new. Or just like. It really helps me out. Like I said, Friday is the next live stream. We got WWF SmackDown. Just bring it. King of the Ring tournament. So.
How much is a Skyway? And who's on the songs there, huh? 600 pounds plus.
And also rest in peace Yokozuna as well. I pay my respect to Yokozuna.
A lot of people are thinking that these guys right here, Crush and Yokozuna, could be taking the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships right now. Boy, no question about it. What an awesome combination this is. Big size for the head shrinkers. Strength, power, agility, cunningness. Have to deal with the likes of Mr. Fuji and that piece of work, James E. Cornette. It's the Rocket versus Razor Ramon in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. What a matchup that's going to be.
Hey, Captain Lou Albano. Or should I say Super Mario? Because he was Super Mario as well in the Mario Brothers show. And here comes Alpha and Rikishi. Is that what we call him? Rikishi Fatu. I think that.
Just moments ago, Randy got our yearly supply of salt. That should last them about 2 matches. Alpha, of course, one-time co-holder of the WWF Tag Team title along with his partner Sika. And at that time, they were managed by Captain Lou, who managed 19 other pairs of WWF Tag Team champions.
Kind of weird to see Rikishi with hair like this. Well, because eventually he had like the blonde hair, right? I think when he was Rikishi in WWF in like the 2000s. But right here he has like black curly hair. So.
That match was also very rewarding for me, Randy, because Tony Polo had to shave his goatee off because of it. You're right. Now I wish you would have left it on because now I see more of his face. He is kind of ugly, isn't he? These guys are going to put Silver down? So what? We're from America Samoa. America Samoa. We are live here in the Baltimore Arena as it is going down. The 1994 WWF King of the Ring, and this is the tremendous title defense by the Head Shrinkers. And what a golden opportunity for that pair right there, Crush and Yokozuna, to become the tag team champions. You know, Gorilla, I know we're all the way live right here. I just kind of thought, where's Jim the Anvil Neidhart? And he could have, he did a great thing by saving the title for the Hitman, but he could have hung around just a little bit longer. Kind of bailed out in a hurry. Yeah, he sure did.
Now both of Yokozuna and the Crush literally hammering the Head Shrinkers here in the corners. Now they both Irish whipping into each other. Wait, now the Head Shrinkers are beating each other. Now they're fighting each other. Now they're fighting the other guys. But for a second there, they're all beating each other up. Yokozuna literally gets headbutt outside the ring. And now the same as Crush. It is kind of weird to literally see that technically, like, Yokozuna is literally fighting the Head Shrinker, knowing that he's literally, like, their cousin or something like that. Crush is like the only odd man out of this match that's not family. Or else you got bloodline there. So I know Rikishi and Yokozuna are related.
They don't want you
Now they're getting into a shoving match. A couple hits. There. Slap. Why is everyone trying to pick up Yokozuna? It doesn't work, guys. Stop trying to pick up Yokozuna. You have to realize Yokozuna has to learn to give up his weight. Oh, there's a kick into the corner there. There's a drop kick there. So not to Yoko. Yoko's back outside the ring as he gets clotheslined outside. Now both Crush and Rikishi are both looking at each other. Crush now firing some punches to Rikishi. Yeah, I'm calling him Rikishi. I know that's probably not his name here, but I'm calling him Rikishi. Oh, Rikishi with a tombstone power driver there on the Crush's head. Now Rikishi on the top rope, flying headbutt, and there's a 2 count. Oh, Mr. Fuji literally attacked him with the flagpole as he got Irish whipped. Now Crush with a power driver of his own. Oh, just a 1 count there. Oh, a chop right to the throat there. Crush tags in Yoko. Yokozuna with a running slam onto Rikishi's head. Gets a 2 count, and the other guy breaks it up. Crush now tags in Yoko. Crush now is attacking. Oh, Crush with the nerve pinch there to Rikishi. Crush with a body slam there. Tags in Yokozuna again. Couple straight right hands there from Yokozuna onto Rikishi. Rikishi really needs to tag out of this match, I think. Yokozuna for running. Oh, misses. I was going to say a running elbow into the corner, but he missed it. And there goes Crush. You're going to tag, and Rikishi tags out as well. Running clothesline literally knocks Yokozuna down. All four guys are in the ring now. Yokozuna gets thrown into Crush.
Lifting experience for Yokozuna. He's gonna go right through the concrete floor. And now, thinking he's safe on the outside, he's getting hammered some more.
Yogo getting attacked on the outside.
Tell you off the top of my head who the legal two are in the ring. I'm sure referee Danny Davis doesn't know either. The head triggers. Oh, man. Well, we're in Baltimore, and I think everybody heard that horn call.
As the guy got to the top rope, Yoko literally gets slammed into the top ring post there and literally knocks the head shrinker down. Crush gonna meet the guy on the top rope. Looks like it's about to be a suplex time. Yep.
There goes the ring. It might just be lights out time. That was a combination between a superplex and a brain buster.
Nice running leg drop there from Crush.
Obviously a little paranoid right now. Referee distracted again here as
Yokozuna with a leg drop there.
That didn't do any good. Referee never saw any of that action.
Here comes Lex Luger. Lex Luger there. It's Luger time. Making his way to the ring.
Luger loved to be in the King of the Ring tournament, if you remember. He stayed in the USA, and there was nothing keeping him from just being here and getting eye contact with Crush. Check it out. Well, Crush responsible for Lex not being involved in the King.
And the head shrinker literally rolls him up, gets a 2 count there on Crush. As Luger's distracting Crush there. There's a clothesline. Here comes the other head shrinker. And that's it. Head shrinkers win. There's a kick right to the face in a way. Knocks Crush down. And now Crush is attacking Lex Luger on the outside after the match is over. Luger and the head shrinker are now attacking Crush in the ring. Crush goes back in the ring, keeps getting attacked. Yokozuna now pulling. Honestly, I think it might be the King of the Ring pay-per-view, and we literally have that coming up. And I mean the King of the Ring final, which is Owen Hart versus Razor Ramon, or it's Jerry the King Lawler and Roddy Piper. But hope you're doing well there, Ben. Making sure that, yeah, making sure I can read it properly because my laptop's over there. Yeah. So yeah. And I think we only got about literally 2 matches left. So I think we're getting close to the main event.
As you can see in back of me, the King of the Ring board, you have indeed made it. This is it. You and Razor Ramon, you have the opportunity to do what your brother did last year.
Yeah, Brett, you won the King of the Ring last year, but tonight you were a loser, Brett. And I want to say I am going to win the King of the Ring, and I want to wish you a happy Father's Day, Dad.
The Rocket Owen Hart obviously ready, and he takes on the bad guy Razor Ramon. The finals, folks.
But if you're saying, but Ben, if you're saying what's the championship match, that was Bret Hart versus Diesel, in a way.
He's got to beat the Rocket. He's got to survive the Rocket. All righty, Gorilla. Well, earlier on, my prediction was
We're going to be covering that next week, Ben.
by Irwin.
Just to give you a little heads up.
Then Irwin, of course, got beat by Razor.
1996, King of the Ring is next week.
And that's what it's all about right there.
So, we're going to be covering that.
Good shot of the coronation flower.
Yeah, Bret Hart versus Diesel was the title match. But wasn't the main event. I hate to say it, but it wasn't. They put it right in the middle of their freaking show. Wait, so you're going to tell me that the main event of this freaking show is going to be Roddy Piper versus Jerry the King Lawler? Because they got the King of the Ring, and there's only like, what, 2 matches left? There's only this one and the Roddy Piper match, I think. And we only have about, what, 40 plus minutes. So, and the reason why I can't show footage, guys, is WWE will copyright strike and claim the video if I was to. So, what is your WWF Mount Rushmore minus Stone Cold, Undertaker, Cena, HBK? That's a good question. I know Undertaker would definitely be on the list. Stone Cold, yeah. I'm just trying to think. You see, like, I don't really like HBK, so HBK wouldn't be on my list. And who did you pick? Oh yeah, Cena. Cena wouldn't be on my list either. I'm just trying to think. That's a good question, actually. Who would be on my Mount Rushmore? Maybe Kane. Kane might be on my Mount Rushmore, in a way. And then I'm just trying to think. There's just so many good wrestlers, in a way. And that's the whole point. Like, I don't really want to mess this up. But yeah, I would definitely put Kane up there as well.
Exactly. Remember that the Rocket got past the Native American Tatanka, and that wasn't an easy match for him. So I'm going to tell you something right now. You got the Rocket versus Razor Ramon, and let the best man win right here.
You swap HBK for Jeff Hardy, maybe? I just don't consider HBK a wrestler. I consider him a flopper, a worker, but not a wrestler. To be honest, that's the whole point. He wasn't really a good wrestler, in my opinion. He's a good worker, a good flopper. You know how to flop. I'm just trying to think. You know what? I thought of it. The last guy, Mick Foley. And all the characters. If there's any guy that deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore, it's got to be Mick Foley. And in my opinion, the guy literally freaking pretty much gave his life to wrestling. So, yeah, literally like multiple characters, wrestled in Japan. So yeah, I would literally say Mick Foley as my 4. So Austin, Undertaker, King, Mick Foley. Well, I wasn't actually thinking of other wrestlers. Like, I could have easily have put either guy in this match right now. I could have put Razor Ramon, I could have put Owen Hart in there. They're both good wrestlers. But then I literally thought, who is a good worker? Who has worked most? And who has literally had, Exactly. That's why I'm saying Mountain Rushmore is hard to do.
These guys are so well trained.
You know.
They could play a football game forever.
But when you really think about how many freaking Mick Foley matches he literally had that were legendary, you kind of have to put him up there. You know? And I'm not even talking about WWF or WWE. He literally wrestled in Japan, WCW, you know, ECW, and had career freaking matches. And don't get me wrong, Big Match John, in a way, not bad wrestler. It's just that he wasn't consistent. Your favorite three would be Kurt, Chris Benoit, Bret Hart. Not bad. Not bad. I'm just trying to think who my three favorite King of Ring winners would be. I think my three favorite King of Ring winners, I think, yeah, would be Kurt Angle. I agree with you on that one. Chris Benoit never won King of Ring. Just to give you a little heads up. So I don't know what you're thinking there. Chris Benoit won the Royal Rumble, but he never won King of the Ring. And I got to say, you know, Bret Hart, yeah, probably number two, and probably Austin. Austin winning changed the whole entire scenario. But yeah. But yeah, then Chris Benoit never won King of the Ring. And last week we already covered the 93 King of the Ring. So this is King of the Ring month, Ben. So if you didn't know that, that's the whole theme of this month. We're going to be, we're doing video game tournaments on Friday of King of the Ring, and King of the Ring pay-per-views on Sundays. So. Okay, it looked like Razor Ramon literally hit kind of like a rock bottom there on Owen Hart. Gets a 2 count. Fall away slam there from Razor Ramon onto Owen Hart. And there's a 2 count. Owen Hart going to the top rope here. But Razor gets back to his feet. Hits him in the back. Oh, nice back suplex there from the top rope. My God, I'm so close to the ropes. Oh, there you go. Razor Ramon gets tossed to the outside there from Owen Hart. And here comes Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And Jim literally attacks him on the outside there with a running clothesline. Throws him into the ring post. Throws him in the ring. So there's definitely interference. Owen Hart with a flying elbow and gets the win. That's it. So for this match, I give 3 stars in a way. I think it worked in a way for both guys. They wrestled. I wish the match would have won a little bit longer in a way, but I thought, you know what? Even with the screwy finish, it still works, and I'm going to tell you why. Because you know where this is going. You know that technically you're going to get Owen Hart versus Bret Hart. If you don't know where this is going, I would literally have given it 2 star. But knowing that technically you know that technically Bret and Owen literally wrestle in a what was it, a couple months in a steel cage, I believe it is, at SummerSlam '94. So that's why I'm giving it a 3 star. Only on that fact, or else it would literally get like 2.5 to 2 stars. But since I know where this is going, in a way, that's why it's getting a 3. Great chemistry between the both guys. Yes, you got Jim literally attacking, but you could see that technically Jim had to attack in a way, so that you get Bret literally frustrated. So yeah, I thought the storyline was pretty good, and that's the reason why. And we still got what? About 30 plus minutes. So oh, man. Oh, ring performers. I might have read that wrong, Ben. I'm sorry about that. I thought you meant King of the Ring performers. Okay, I might have read that wrong. I thought it said King of the Ring performers. Okay. My mistake, Ben. Maybe I might have read that wrong. I thought you meant King of the Ring winners. Worst wrestling gimmicks, I would say Doink the Clown. The original Doink the Clown was good. The original Doink the Clown. But later they would literally go too kid friendly with it, and then I'll agree. The original Doink was good. The bad Doink was bad. But when Doink first debuted, it was awesome because he was evil. He was like the Pennywise character, you know. But yeah, after Brooklyn Brawler, yeah, Brooklyn Brawler wasn't really good in a way.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. Let's go back to you at ringside.
But yeah, the original Doink the Clown was good. But yeah, I agree with the later years. Like after, I think, what was it? October, November of '93, they literally changed the guy, changed the character all the way around, made him all kid friendly, and yeah, it got pretty bad. And before anyone asks, yes, I was alive when this stuff was going on. So I was about what, 3.5, or something like that, or almost going on 4 when this show was on.
Ladies and gentlemen, whereas the 1994 World Wrestling Federation King of the Ring tournament has now been concluded, it is time for the coronation ceremony to commence. After having successfully endured and triumphed through 3 grueling tournament rounds, may I call upon...
I never understood why WWF never literally went with the Ultimate King of the Ring for SummerSlam 1994. Like, you have both Bret and Owen literally wrestling for the cage. I was born in '95. Oh, okay, so you're about 30 years old then. So yeah, I was born in '90, so at the end of the day, yeah. The Attitude Era wasn't bad, but there's a lot of bad moments in it. It wasn't bad, but there's a lot of bad moments. Same thing with the Ruthless Aggression Era. In a way, they're kind of like equal. Everyone says the Ruthless Aggression Era is literally not the same as the Attitude Era. It's pretty damn close when you really think about it. China deserves better, I think. Yeah, Joni does deserve better. And I knew her as Joni. I didn't know her as China, Ben. I actually did know her. That was one of my mom's friends, actually. So yeah. And my mom actually used to give her outfits as well that she used to wear. So, so yeah, they used to exchange clothes sometimes. But yeah, my mom was good friends with China, aka Joni. So.
Look at the Anvil and the Rocket together. I mean, they're family. But we all know what's going on. This is many dimensions.
Well, my mom was a B-star Hollywood actress. I wouldn't say triple A star or A-star Hollywood actress, but she was definitely a B-star Hollywood actress. So she did. She was on TV shows, commercials, music videos, stuff like that. So, especially in the '90s, she started in the '70s and ended in like early 2000s. So, like 2004, I think she retired from it. The King of Hearts, Owen Hart.
I mean, straightforward, right at 1,000,000%. The Anvil in the corner brought the Hitman during the World Wrestling Federation Championship match just to save the title so that Owen might get it.
You're kind of right about that, Ben. I'm not gonna lie. You could see more of the stuff that's gonna happen. One, what I hate about today's wrestling. There's not enough good storytelling. There's not enough. Like you might get a story here, a story there, especially in AEW. That's where they literally lack. And that's where I literally say that technically, like AEW really needs to step it up on their storytelling. They used to do good stories, like when they did Jericho on Orange Cassidy. That was a good story. When they did their brother story, but that's the thing that AEW does not have today. That's down pat is a good story. Like they'll literally just mix and freaking mask matches here and there, but the stories are not hitting hard. You know, and like WWE, same thing. You know, they try to do stories, but the stories do not hit in a way. You know, wrestling is not about wrestling. Everyone thinks wrestling's about wrestling. It's not. I used to own a wrestling company, Ben, so I know exactly what I'm talking about here. So it's about storytelling. If you could tell a good story in a match and keep it continuing and keep people invested, they're going to keep coming back and spending more money. It's that simple. You know, like think about literally like Austin and Rock. They told a story. People were invested. That's why WrestleMania 17 was one of the highest freaking pay-per-views. And that's why it was literally glorified as one of the best pay-per-views of all time almost. You know, because it literally all told stories. And if you can do that through a whole entire show, you're going to make money. But yeah, I agree. Like today, it's too slow paced. You're right. It's wrestling's always been choreographed I hate to tell you that, Ben. It's always been choreographed. It's just that people can notice it because of podcasts.
I'm begging you, please. Don't make me fight you. Please, I want to back out right now.
He wants to back out. Rowdy
You're kind of
Roddy
right about
Piper
that.
wants to back out.
But you have to understand too,
In order to
you
be
know,
part of this
like
match, Roddy Piper, is you
those
gotta get
cheap
down
promos and
on your
everything
hands and
else
knees and
is how
kiss
the
the
company's
mother
making
of
money.
your feet.
They don't care about the wrestling business. TKO doesn't care. If they cared about it,
Oh
they
yeah!
would literally invest more into it.
That's the way you want to treat
They
the
don't care. They
fans.
care about
That's
their
the way you
bottom
want
line.
me. That's the way I
The
want to
bottom
treat
line
you.
is
When
is
Roddy
that they have
Piper's
to
good,
make money.
he's doggone
That's
good.
it.
When he's bad, he's better.
This final
This
contest
is the new
is in
generation. This is what it's all
Exactly.
about. This is
Exactly,
the
Ben.
WWF has always
And I've been
been
saying it for years about these companies. They don't know how to sell the company.
Tennessee, weighing 235
There was actually a time where I was actually supposed to be on Monday Night Raw. I will talk later about that in October, in a way. I'll talk about what was supposed to happen. I was actually supposed to be on an episode of Monday Night Raw, in a way, back in 2010, actually. But I canceled it, in a way. We were supposed to do DMW Monday Night Raw. Me and Vince were in talks, and then technically stuff happened. I think some people know what happened, and the deal fell through because, well, it just didn't work out. But there was supposed to be a literally one time where DMW Monday Night Raw, because DMW was my wrestling company, Dead Man Wrestling, and there was a time where we were talking, me and Vince, in a way, for a tiny bit.
He looks like he thinks he's got blue blood in his veins. And is he vain? Yes, he is. He's real vain.
And you're gonna say, and that was supposed to be like the finale of DMW,
I can't believe this whole
almost.
show.
But like I said, it never happened.
It's unbelievable. Was he the king at one time? Jerry Lawler. He's a legend in his mind. It's been going on a long time. Yeah, you're right. Thumbs down indeed for Jerry Lawler.
And here comes Jerry the King Lawler.
He is not a bitterly proud. I'm going to tell you something in just a few seconds. This place is going to, well, it's going to be like an open air arena because the top's going to come off the Baltimore Arena because Piper's going to be walking down that aisle. What an event this has been, and what a way to climax it here with a hot rod Roddy Piper getting some revenge, perhaps, on the big mouth King Jerry.
I just can't believe that they used Jerry the King Lawler versus Roddy Piper as the main event for 1994 King of the Ring. Like, you had a title match, for frick's sakes. Like, this match could have went on first, for frick's sakes. Not the main event. You know?
He's got his hands full with the guy coming down the aisle in here just a
First
minute.
of all, let me get one thing straight. When the undisputed king of the World Wrestling Federation walks down an aisle, you Baltimore morons should get down on your hands and knees and kiss my royal feet like Roddy Piper's gonna have to do tonight.
Jerry the Burger King Lawler.
Well, say hello there.
I see the signs in the ring. Like, out
I
there.
understand you're still living in the past, but you're the Macho Man's favorite governor. He voted for you 3 times. Now, you are about to witness history in the making. Roddy Piper has run his mouth about how he's going to give a percentage of his winnings to a bunch of little sick brats up in Canada. Well, let me get one thing straight right now. They're going to be left with their hands out
And here comes Roddy Piper with the bagpipes. Bagpipe players. Remember, he's here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and he's all out bubble gum. They Live, man. Great film. If you haven't seen it, go watch it after this. Because, yeah.
The new generation is alive and well here in the WWF.
And like I said, next live stream's on Friday. SmackDown will just bring it to King of the Ring tournament. So, and then next Sunday is WWF King of the Ring 1996 pay-per-view review. So we're doing the 96. And then 2 weeks from today, 1998 King of the Ring. So a lot of people like the 98. And I owned the 98 King of the Ring, actually. On VHS, actually. So. Hot Rod's t-shirt says no fear on it. Here's a fun fact about Roddy Piper. His very first match was right here in Winnipeg, where I'm from, actually. So, he wrestled at the Winnipeg Arena back in, what was it, 60-something? I can't remember exact year. But I know that he wrestled against, I think, was it Killer Kowalski, and it lasted like 7 seconds, in a way. So there's a little fun fact about Roddy Piper for you guys. Because he wasn't from Scotland, like people say. He was actually from Saskatchewan. So, but he moved to Winnipeg. And he lived here for a long time, actually. Oh, he's doing the line.
And we're all out of bubblegum, man. Jerry Lawler, if I was you, I'd just hook him along, brother. You ugly son of a goddamn goat.
Look at Piper. He looks in unbelievably great shape. Ripped. The gauntlet has been dropped here. And now, the big mouth is going to feel the wrath of Roddy Piper.
Freaking Roddy Piper throws his kilt on Jerry King Lawler's head and just keeps hammering him with right hands. Now Piper biting Jerry King Lawler in the corner as he keeps hammering those right hands. Now a hip toss there from Roddy Piper onto Jerry King Lawler using the kilt. Kick to the midsection there. Jerry King Lawler tries to sneak away. Roddy catches him. Anyway. Yeah, now got Roddy Piper's got Jerry Lawler in the full Nelson. And some kid pokes Jerry King Lawler in the eye. Or that Piper has with him.
Because we are seeing, no question, vintage Roddy Piper. You're right about that. Roddy's not known for his technical skills in the ring. He's a fighter from the streets. Oh, look at these rights and lefts. Former Intercontinental Champion. You know, I don't think Roddy Piper...
Here, I'm going to get some more water.
The former Golden Glove champion, too. Use his hands, can you tell? Wants a referee to get out of the way, stay in the corner, leave you alone, let me do my thing. I've got a lot of scores to settle here. This is the frosting on the cake for one of the greatest nights of wrestling that I've ever seen. Jerry Lawler, I'm going to keep an eye out for you because one's closing for you right now. What a way to cap off the 1994 King of the Ring. Look at this, Roddy, quick like a cat. Hasn't lost a step. Lawler's disorientated. Not one bit of offense so far out of Lawler.
That's true. Yeah, Lawler hasn't really even attacked him yet. That's true. It's all been Roddy Piper so far for the past, like, what, 2-3 minutes? Yeah. So.
Mrrock got rid of it in a hurry, dropped down quickly, and Lawler tried to plant a boot right in his kisser, but Mrrock countered it immediately.
Couple of kicks there as Piper's got Jerry the King Lawler's leg. Kicking his leg up.
One more time, Mrrock having it all his own way right now.
Atomic drop there from Roddy Piper onto Jerry the King Lawler as he goes to the outside.
Having a tough time out there, Lawler. He is getting crowned royally here by Mrrock.
I'm from Northern Ireland. I've seen WWE live once in Belfast 2010. It was game, but they went all out for the fans. Oh, okay. I've seen WWE a few times actually. Actually, in October, I'm going to be doing the pay-per-view I was actually at. I was actually at one WWF pay-per-view, and I'm going to probably show it actually. And you guys can see me in the crowd, and I'm going to show you guys where I am. Because I actually had front row tickets to WWF In Your House 4, The Great White North. So, if you guys want to know about that. And I'll be covering that in October. So, because that will be the 30th anniversary of that show. So yeah, Ben, while you're just being born, I was at WWF at the time, so. And then I went to Monday Night Raw in 2020. I've been to, I'm trying to think. I've been to a couple house shows when they were here. I'm trying to think of other ones. Like, I'm just trying to think of WWE shows I've been to. I've never been to a SmackDown though. But I've been to Raw. House shows, I'm just trying to think. Been to a house show in 01. 2010 as well. 2020. Went to Monday Night Raw. Just trying to think of other ones. Then there's the pay-per-view, of course. I just mentioned that. I just can't remember them all. If I remember them, I'll let you know. But yeah, I've been to a few. I've been to AEW as well. I've been to one AEW show as well. back in 2023. I've been to WCW as well. So, never been to an ECW show though. I've been to WCW. So, and Roddy Piper with 2 count there. I'm not really paying attention to the match, but yeah, because I've been trying to think how many shows I've been to. Oh, Jerry King Lawler was shot to the nose there from Roddy Piper to Roddy Piper. Jerry the King Lawler in a sleeper. But yeah, I've been to a few shows. I've been to UFC. I forgot about that. Yeah, I've been to UFC 161. So. And I've been to CFC as well, Canadian Fighting Championships. So. Jerry King Lawler really got that chokehold, literally slept on him. Roddy Piper's fading, looks like. Well, actually, it's chin lock, actually. That's still a sleeper hold. There's 1, 2. And Roddy Piper is fighting back. But yeah, Ben, I'm actually from Canada, so. Oh, Jerry King Lawler, it looks like he's about to power drive Roddy's head in. Yeah, there it is. Honestly, this is a pretty bad match. In a way, I can already tell. From what I've seen, it's already been pretty bad. This shouldn't be a main event. This should be literally like first on the card in a way. Or second match on the card or something like that. It's definitely not a main event. Roddy Piper keeps spinning on Jerry King Lawler's face, telling him to hit him. Meanwhile, he's in the ropes. Oh, now he's out of the ropes. Okay. Back in the ropes. Roddy Piper with a poke to the eye. And I kind of miss when pay-per-views were only like 2-3 hours. In a way, I kind of miss that. Because now pay-per-views are literally 2-3 fucking days. Talking to you, WWE. You know? 2-3 hours is fine, but when you're doing days and days and days, it's like, seriously? You know? Oh, Roddy Piper gets thrown into the referee from Jerry the King Lawler.
That's the second time the referee has gone down tonight.
That's the other thing that literally kills me watching WWE. It's just the fact that they have to do days, 6 hours, 8 hours here. It's just like, it's painful to watch. Wrestling shows that long.
Piper can't take much more, and I can't stand much more of Lawler. I almost want to get out of my chair.
It is. It is. That's what I don't like about WWE, to be honest. Right now, is the multiple days. You know? That's it. Roddy Piper wins. With a back suplex there. Into a pin. Okay, so my thoughts on this match. I'll pause it for a second. My thoughts on this match. Horrible. 2 stars. I'm only giving 2 stars because at the end of the day, at least they did some wrestling moves. It wasn't a squash match. But overall, this shouldn't be a main event. I don't know what the WWF was thinking, putting this on last. I would, if I was literally running the show, this would be the first or second match, for sure. In a way, you know, like this is not a good match. 2 stars. Yeah, Piper literally looked strong in the match and everything else, but Jerry the King Lawler just looked like a dumbass in the ring. You know, like, yeah, he literally got some moves in, but honestly, he barely got any offense in. It was all Piper throughout the whole entire match, pretty much. And yeah, you pretty much seen it in the match. So yeah, 2-star match. When a match isn't back and forth, it lacks, and you can tell. So yeah, there's about what, a minute and a half left. So. I gave Gunther versus Uso at WrestleMania 1 star. Oh, okay. I didn't actually. I thought that was an okay match. The finish was a little wonky. I remember I already covered that actually. If you want to hear my WrestleMania 41 review, I already covered that actually. Show. So yeah, I thought it was a decent match. I know it wasn't a 5-star match, but I thought it was decent for opener, anyways. Because at the end of the day, it opened the show, if you remember that. And you could literally go take a look at some really bad matches, and you agree with me in a way. It was not a 1-star match. I would say, like if I remember correctly, I think I give that a 3 or 4-star match for opening. As usually opening matches are just really bad. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I want to thank everyone for coming out. We had Ben, we had Mr. Nice, we had YouTube World Sub. I'm just trying to see who else did we have. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. So I want to thank everyone for coming out and everything else. That's my shout outs. And yeah, like I said, Friday, King of the Ring, just SmackDown, just bring it, tournament. See you guys on next one. Later, everyone.